Hi and welcome to my channel. So no matter the career you choose, you will like at some point to earn as much money as possible doing that job. Look, it doesn't matter whether you enjoy what you do or not, but it is natural to want to earn as much money as possible. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you the two ways that you can earn as much money as you want in any career. So it doesn't matter what you do, whether you're in IT, you're in engineering, you're a nurse, you're a doctor, you're a carer. It really doesn't matter what you do. This will work for any career. So you're welcome to the channel. If you're new here, it's such a pleasure to have you. If you're a returning subscriber, again, I appreciate your time that you take to watch all these videos. And look, I've done a video on how you can choose the best career for yourself. So if you haven't watched this video, look, you definitely 100% need to check it out because it's going to help you to to understand what you need to be looking at when choosing the best career for yourself. And one thing as well, just before I forget, I have a newsletter where I send the best and most up-to-date information about the best career and business opportunities in the UK or just worldwide. So if you want to check it out, check the comment section and make sure that you join the newsletter because I'll be dropping that info directly into your inbox because look, I don't want you to stand any chance whatsoever of missing out any important information. So now let's get started. There are two ways that you can earn more money or as much money as possible in any career. The first way is that you work more hours and have less responsibility. That is one way. The second way is that you work, fewer hours, but you take on more responsibility. And let me tell you, nobody's going to pay you more money if you're not willing to take on more responsibility, which means that responsibility is key to earning more money and working fewer hours. What do I mean? If you want to earn more and work fewer hours in any sector, any career, any profession, you need to be willing to take on more responsibility. Yes, you have to. And look, I'm going to give specific practical examples here. And the reason I'm talking about this actually is because I had a conversation with a guy who joined my private coaching program. In case you're new here and we don't know each other, by the way, my name is Melvis. I currently work for the NHS in England as an advanced nurse practitioner. I also have a private career coaching service where I support nurses, carers, midwives, student nurses, people that want to get into nursing with career progression in the UK. And so I have that private coaching program. A guy joined just last week and we're having a one-to-one session. So when somebody joins, I normally like to speak to them one-to-one. And I was asking, why did you join this program? And I was very fascinated by what he said. And I said to him, look, I'm going to do a video about this. He was like, oh my God, Melvis. So basically, I said to this guy, why did you join the program? And he was like, Melvis, I've been a nurse in the UK for 7 years now. This guy trained over in Nigeria and then moved to the UK. He's been working here for 7 years. He's now got his British citizenship. And he said to me, I have never for once thought about career progression until I found your YouTube video 2 weeks ago talking about career progression. I watched your other videos and it made me think to myself, Melvis, why haven't I thought about this in all these 7 years? Why have I been doing the same thing over and over again, thinking that that was the right thing? And I said to him, what have you been doing? And he told me that he works 5 to 6 12-hour shifts every single week as a nurse and that he earns good money doing that. But not once did he actually think that he could just progress and earn the same amount of money but doing fewer hours, because I did a video talking about that, which he saw the video. And I said to him, well, I'm glad that you thought about it. And obviously, you're welcome to the bootcamp because now we're going to support you to gain those skills that you need or to just enhance those skills that you need to get to that level where you're earning the amount of money that you're earning now or even more, but doing fewer hours. Yes, absolutely. So those are the two ways to earn more. And I was very inspired, that he found this so powerful. And I think that is one thing that many people miss. But if you haven't liked the video or you haven't subscribed to the channel, you want to hit subscribe right now because, I drop a video on here every single day. And I'm all about bringing you the best tips when it comes to career progression, entrepreneurial opportunities, starting a side business, getting work from home opportunities so that you can live your best life, whether you're in the UK or out of the UK. It really doesn't matter. Let me tell you, and I want you to leave a comment about this. If you have two nurses, one nurse is working 35 hours a week and earning £60,000. Another nurse is working, let's say 70 hours a week and earning the same £60,000. Do those two nurses earn the same? Do you think they earn the same? Leave a comment in the comment section. Do you think that they actually earn the same? Do they earn the same amount of money? If you get what I mean? Check that out. This is a conversation I was having with this guy. So responsibility comes with more money and fewer hours. And let me tell you, some of the skills and some of the differences that are going to make with who chooses what pathway. Your skills. Yes, in order to be able to earn more money and work fewer hours, take more responsibility, you need to have skills that enable you do that. For example, management and leadership skills in any sector, it doesn't matter the sector in which you are. In order to become a senior member of staff, you need some sort of a management or some sort of leadership skills. You need those skills that are beyond the basic skills that anybody needs in order to do that job. That's the first thing. So if you want to do that, you need to develop those skills. Then the second thing that you need is confidence. Look, some people have the skills, but they don't have the confidence. And look, if you don't have confidence, it is impossible to progress in any career, any sector. It doesn't matter the skills that you have. So not only do you need the skills, but you also need the right amount of confidence in order to put yourself forward. Because look, when you're becoming a senior person in any sector, you become more visible. And sometimes for many people, it's easy to just sit back and be in the background. So becoming more senior in any sector, you need to be more visible. And this visibility is something that many people struggle with. So again, you're going to need that skill of visibility. And then the environment, that's the third thing. So the environment in which you are is going to influence which of the two choices you go for. If you're in an environment where you feel empowered, if you're in an environment where you feel supported, where you feel encouraged, you feel pushed, you feel wanted and loved, you're going to want to do more. You're going to want to progress. And that's why career progression has so many different challenges, because if you don't feel that you're being supported, whether by your colleagues, by the leadership where you are, by the management team, by whoever, it is very, very difficult to progress. This includes your personal life as well. If you're not getting that support from the people around you, from the people that you surround yourself with, it's going to be very difficult. So there are so many factors that you need and that are going to influence you with whatever choice you eventually go for. So you need to be very, very strategic at, with which one you're actually choosing. So, that's one thing that I just wanted to put out there and to just make sure that, you're aware of. So again, what are your thoughts? Which option do you go for? Are you somebody who prefers to work more hours, less responsibility, or do you want more responsibility, fewer hours? The choice is yours. Which one have you chosen? Leave a comment in the comment section. And these factors that we've said that influence all these different decisions, what do you think? And let me tell you, therefore, the advantage of going for fewer hours, more responsibility, higher pay. The advantage is that because you work fewer hours and earn a lot more, you have more extra time that you can dedicate to do other things. These other things could be spending time alone, spending time with your family, traveling on holidays, building a side hustle, which look, I cannot stress. I cannot stress the importance enough, because in this time when there's a recession, look, having a side hustle has never been more important than it is right now. Having multiple streams of income, having passive income, having something else that you can have money coming through, having more assets has never been, more important. I've done videos about it. I've got playlists about it. If you're keen, check out the channel, because all those videos are on there, as well as some ideas that you can try, whether it's working from home or just side business ideas. I've got all of those going on this channel. So you're going to have more time for that. And that's why when you focus on more responsibility long term, these people tend to do better, because you've got that extra time that you can use for other things. But if on the other hand, you choose to work those, like this nurse was saying, that he had been working 5 to 6 12-hour shifts, for years now, it is not easy. And he's saying he's gotten to a stage where it is no longer sustainable. That is not something that is sustainable for the rest of your life. You can do it for, say, a year, you can do it for 2, you can do it for 6 months, you can do it for 3 months. It needs to have a set period of time. Otherwise, it is not a very sustainable way. So it can lead to a lot of stress, a lot of burnout, divorce, a lot of challenges. It is very, very challenging, when you choose that particular route of having less responsibility but working more hours. So the reason I'm saying all of this is because I just want you to think differently. I just want you to be able to consider these factors when you're deciding the career pathway that you want. Because as you know, I'm very passionate about career progression. It's something that I've done for myself. When I moved to the UK, studying nursing as an international student, I was working as a band one carer, and between that time and now, I've been able to progress, exponentially in my nursing career and my nursing journey to having the position that I now have, which is the most senior clinical position in nursing. And so I have had to implement all of these strategies that I'm talking about. I have had to consider all these different factors to support me through the process, to do that. And also, the people that I have in my private coaching program, these are the things that we work on. These are the strategies that we put in place. And in case you're not aware, by the way, we have weekly live sessions on Thursdays to make sure that we have that interaction. They're more like drop-in sessions, which means that if you are keen, there's something you want to discuss, you drop in the session. We have our community hub, which is available 24/7 for support. If you've got any questions, if you've got anything, you drop it on there. Members can also just message me if there's anything going on. Some people go to work and things happen. Things are always going to happen. They can just contact us and say, Melvis, what do you think about this? What do you advise? What should I do? This is an emergency. So it's that kind of a thing. If you've got an interview, you get that one-to-one support, you've got a senior position that you want to go for, what is the pathway? I actually have courses that I've built, in the program that members have access to, that walk them step by step through everything that is needed to progress through the various career pathways that are in the UK. So, this is something that is so phenomenal, and it's that extra support that I was talking about that you then have, which gets so many people stuck, because you just don't know where to go. You maybe start thinking, oh my God, I want to progress into XYZ. But if you don't understand the pathway, if you don't understand how it works in the place where you are, it's going to be very, very difficult to progress. So again, make sure you join my newsletter. I'm going to leave the link in the comment section, because if there's anything, then obviously I'll send it to you. But if you need that one-to-one support, like I was saying, then you should consider joining my private coaching program, because that's where I'm able to support you, in a closer level, in a more personal level, because otherwise it's just not something that is sustainable. So when you're choosing a career path again, which path do you lean towards? What are you considering? What are your ideas? What are your priorities? Is it to have more time, or is it to have, less responsibility? This is the whole point that I want you to reflect on, going forward. So thank you. Keep watching the videos. Like I said, I've done videos about all sorts of topics, from side businesses that you can start to, online work from home opportunities, career progression pathways, interview preparation, just tips that can support you get the best. If you're looking for visa sponsorship jobs in the UK as well, there is something for you. So make sure that you're well supported through this journey. Again, thank you for watching. Keep watching the videos. Nurse Melvis here. Thank you.